Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, my name is Alif and in this video I will be presenting my maths project. Okay, calculate and find the centroid of the frustum by using the multiple integration method. Okay, so based on the diagram given, we have some few information. For the first info, we have the total height of the frustum, which is represented by h. The radius of the bottom base is represented by a capital letter R and the radius of the top base is represented by small letter r. So we assume that the frustum is aligned along the vertical z-axis from z equals to 0, which is the bottom part, and z equals to h, which is the top part. Okay. So step 1, express the radius as a function of height z. Okay, so because the radius is linearly changed from capital letter R to small letter r over the height, which is represented by h, the radius at height z will be represented by this equation. Okay. The next step, find the volume of the frustum V. Okay. So in this diagram, we use cylindrical coordinates. So we need to integrate circular disc of radius rz and the thickness dz. So the total volume will be represented by this equation. Next, expand the square inside the integral and then integrate the equation term by term. Finally, substitute z equals to h inside the equation that has just been integrated term by term. And lastly, factorize the h outside of the equation. Okay, so this is the final equation of the volume of the frustum V. Okay, the next step, step 3, first moment about the base, which is moment in the z-axis. Okay, so the first moment tell us about the balance point or the centroid, and the formula is represented by this equation mxy. Okay, so we can now compute the first moment of the volume about the void about the base, which is z equals to 0. Okay, so the next step is distribute the z into the squared term. The next step is integrate the equation that have z in it term by term. Each term need to be integrated. And then solve each of the integral. After solving it, simplify the equation. And then we will get the mxy. So this is the answer. Okay, so for the last step, we need to compute the centroid z bar. Okay, to find the centroid's vertical position, we need to take the first moment and divide by its volume. Okay, so we need to recall back what we have just found from the previous step. So these are the two expressions that we just derived from the previous step, which is mxy equals to this equation and v equals to this equation. Okay, so just substitute in. So z bar equals to mxy over v equals to this. Okay, so we can cancel off the pi from the equation and simplify the fraction. Okay, so this is the outcome, and we can simplify more, and this will be the final answer. So the final answer will be the vertical location of the centroid of a conical frustum with the base radius capital letter R, top radius small letter r, and the height that is represented by letter h. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you.